tell you who's there as needed. Derek Collins will toss it between Stewart and Adams, and the Grizzlies have it first. Bay with a wraparound. Out of the corner, Jeremy Grant. Breakout year for him last year, Brevin, 22 points per game. And the Pistons don't have as many. And for Killian Hayes, this is the first preseason action he's had. Here's Jeremy Grant stepping out for three, and another make for Jeremy Grant.
How teams want to approach this preseason, because the Atlanta Hawks will also only play 4 games. And Steven Adams won't miss
Jarrett also has 3. Grizzlies have 2.
And we figure since there are 5 in this game, that warrants a shout out for the holidays.
This is an area of his game that he is trying to accentuate. He was strictly a three-point shooter last year. Joseph finds Olynyk with a backhanded layup, and Detroit has the lead. Jaren's is going to bring it up. Ja for 3. Bango. And one of the things that he worked on in the offseason, it's not merely the shots, but the confidence in his shot. Oh, great find, and Adams puts it up and in, and the Grizzlies out to a 6-point advantage. 62 regular season games, 12 preseason games, first start for John Konchar. Morant, hesitation move, floater in the lane, puts it up and in.
Tell you this much, John Morant's going to be a problem this year.
Yeah. Olynyk, a drive and dish to Joseph. Olynyk, so gifted.
In particular, doing a terrific job.
Olynyk was hunting his shot, loose ball. Melton on a push, lob for Clark. Pretty play.
And Melton did a great job of going away from him, but then taking the ball back to him as Corey Joseph, again, works his way inside. Points in the paint. There never tops in free throw attempts.
Joseph drives, Jaren Jackson Jr. back in. Saddiq Bey only 1 shot so far in this game. Joseph, deep entry to Josh Jackson. Olynyk with a wraparound. Josh Jackson puts it up and in. And the Grizzlies will call for time. No shock there. They have converted 7 of 8 paint opportunities. They're outscoring the Pistons 14-8 in the paint. Tyus Jones knocks in a 3. Beg your pardon, I got that reversed. Hamidou Diallo. Corey Joseph, and Corey Joseph is a problem. Olynyk to a cutting Joseph, extra pass, and Diallo throws it down.
In the 3 games where the Grizzlies have had somewhat of a semblance of a starting lineup, but they've scored 35, 31, and 34 games in those 3 preseason games thus far. Taylor Jenkins said it's not something we're necessarily preaching or emphasizing. Defensively here in this first quarter, Taylor said the problem has been they're playing 2/3 of the possession really well. It's that final third of the possession where they're giving up big rebounds, giving up those points in the paint, 18 of them for the Pistons in the first.
Diallo running the floor. Lyles wants it on the other side, but Diallo takes it, finishes it, and will get one more. Anderson banks it home. Here's a throwaway. Better defensive pressure by the Grizzlies.
Great track.
Jones with the drop-off. Extra pass. Jaren's 3 is through.
Back defense there by Morant.
Josh Jackson driving on Adams. Spins, hooks it up and in. Josh Jackson. Melton. Nice cut by Morant. And a great find by DeAnthony Melton.
Of the floor. Not just the guy that handles the ball in here. Another good knockaway by the Grizzlies.
And a drop-off for Morant for the dunk. X going to give it to you. He's got the ball in his hands now with 4 to shoot. Lost his footing. Frank Jackson a miss, and Saddiq Bey with the foul. Morant, straight line drive, got all the way to the cup.
He has been highly active on the board.
Little up, under, and a flip that falls. Shot clock down to 5. Morant's got it back. Wrap around. Jaren. Contested 3 is through for Jaren Jackson Jr., his 2nd of the game.
Contend with his athleticism as Morant.
Wow. Oh my. You can't contend with that. There's Brandon Clark with a good box out of Garza. A push by Melton, a drop off. Oh, what a lob to Clark! Oh, what a pretty play! Almost a touch lob from Morant to Brandon Clark. First foul on Morant.
You asked me to switch on Stewart. I'm running away from him. Hey, Coach, you can yell at me all you want. I'm not running and trying to keep this big physical dude away from the basket.
Stewart had an assistant coach in high school. Here's Josh Jackson. That's a three. It's through for Josh Jackson. Isaiah Stewart had an assistant coach in high school.
That guy.
Jaren Jackson Sr. Morant rings the bell.
It is, but this is a part of the game that I really thoroughly enjoy watching the Grizzlies. The way they execute out of bounds plays. Look at this.
Like that. That's textbook stuff. Conchar on the delivery. Jaren hooks it up and in.
Where he's able to get the block. The non-engagement down low allows him not to pick up those fouls.
Stewart with a finish off the setup from Jeremy Grant. Boy, Hayes getting really handsy. 7 to shoot. Morant. Good again! Yeah, 60 minutes, man. Get the lozenges out. 5 gone by in the third. DeAnthony Melton is in and rings the bell from downtown. Conchar and Jackson are out. Melton and Clark back in. A pull-up three offline. Long rebound. Clark attacks. Hayes follows his own.
Brandon Clark is looking like Brandon Clark.
Well, you touched on a key word when you said confidence. I thought there were times last year where he was almost thinking too much. There's Stewart with a nice cut to the rim.
Some playmaking off of the bounce as well. Thought he was really active defensively too, and we've challenged him to continue to get him better defensively, and he's been showing that. BC averaging 11.6 boards in the previous 2 preseason games.
I think that he's done a good job here in this preseason. He's changed ends of the floor very well.
Jeremy Grant. Adams, what a pass. And a finish by Melton. The big fella can dish it.
Yeah, exactly. The bubble was the start of it. Getting to be able to go into the bubble was the beginning. But then just the entire season last year, as Frank Jackson knocks down that three. I think all of those moments together, great job there. Tyus Jones jumping in passing lane is what's going to allow them to get off to a good start this season as Kyle Anderson gets that three to go down.
But I like the move from Jaren.
Listen, you talked about his versatility. He puts the ball on the floor like a guard, and Frank Jackson is able to walk into another three. 10 fast break points in that third quarter.
Grizzlies forcing another turnover from Detroit.
Yes.
And Jaren with a finish on the other end. From Corey Joseph. Morant, speed dribble, lost the handle, knocked away by Olynyk, picked up by Joseph. Kyle Anderson is back. Corey Joseph takes it the distance. Joseph now in double figures with 10.
Things going towards the basket, then he's able to knock down 2 threes. He gets to the post here and now able to knock down the 3 from the top of the key.
Melton's 3 is through. Beautiful setup by Morant, his 5th assist of the game.
That he's had throughout that time to continue to excel on both ends. But of course, the other thing is you want to get out without injury, but this is also a time for guys to get into game shape.
Dylan Brooks still on the shelf with a sore thigh. His availability, not available again tonight. Taylor Jenkins said prior to the game tonight that he's just still battling some soreness.
Grizzlies have led the league in floaters made each of the last 2 years. Diallo got the step against Aldama. You certainly want to be here for the opener.
Fun night. Not just what's going to go on the floor. It's
hammer, nail, coffin. Grizzlies led it by as many as 39, matching their largest lead in the preseason. Also led it by 39 in Charlotte. Dwayne Casey waves over to the Grizzlies bench. And it is now final. 127-92, the Grizzlies